Well, there's always got to be a figurehead or someone that's got dreams and aspirations to do something really big in Thai boxing, and at the moment we've got the man himself from the Extreme Stand-Up, Vinny McWilliams, my namesake. Vinny, you're doing big things at the moment. What's your dreams?
I suppose you could say we're just trying to get, stand-up fighting or even Thai boxing on the map, at the same time I'm trying to push fighters. I think it's important that we start building stories for fighters, for people to buy into. This is the full thing that I'm trying to aim towards.
For me, what I see as an outsider just coming in, and when the people that you're bringing in from around the country, that's from good gyms like K-Star, Team Chew, and various. For me, what I see is you're trying to make these fighters not only earn a decent amount of money, but also you're trying to build a following for the fighters, which is always a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, do you know, I think Thai boxing in its current state isn't big enough for for it to sell itself. So I think you say we offer fighters big money deals, well, they're doing most of the work for it, and I think it needs to work both ways for to take it to that next level. I mean, I'm willing to give fighters massive purses or massive ticket deals if they're the ones that are doing the work and the effort to bring people in.
It's the age-old thing, isn't it? I mean, from my hometown, which is Manchester, Ricky Hatton used to bring. I mean, I think something ridiculous like when he fought Mayweather. I think there was like 3,000 or 4,000 at the weigh-in itself, and he brought like.
It's a promoter's dream.
Well, it's true, but this is what people have got to understand, isn't it? That to build a following, you have to go out and do the work. It's all about doing the footwork, isn't it?
There's nothing I would love me to be able to turn on at a fight and say, there's £3,000 for a purse or whatever the purse may be, but promoters just don't have the security to do that at this stage. So I'm willing to give you the purses if they're willing to do the work to get the people in.
Well, it's a 50-50, isn't it? I mean, one hand washes the other. In any partnership, there have to be equal amounts of work put in, doesn't it? That's true, but it's also. You're also going to be doing some shows in England, and you come into us, aren't you, to do a show in Hampshire?
I mean, the sort of business model that we're using up here, I think would suit quite nicely to the the English fans or the English fighters, and the feedback that I've been getting already is pretty awesome. We've already got 4 or 5 pretty solid main events for St Helens on the 26th of April, and myself and Kieran Keddle are looking to take it to London. Things are already in a kind of advanced motion for that. So
what's exciting for me is I've been involved in, as most people know, and I've been involved in Yokkao and K1, and also currently in Fusion as well. But for me, it's exciting to see a buzz around Thai boxing. It kind of went a little bit dull, to be honest, and I have to be honest about that. Kind of went a little bit dull, but it seems to have found its feet again, and that's exciting for all the Thai boxing fans. And so next year there's going to be some big things on the horizon also in England and Scotland.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, there you go, the man behind ESU. We'll be seeing you very soon. Thanks for your time, Vinny.
Cheers.